Disney fans are offended by Rachel Zegler's comments disrespecting the movie that made Disney. And this is why there is 1 million dislikes on this trailer.
I haven't seen it yet, but I would lay even money the moment Prince Charming moves in for the kiss while she's asleep, he gets arrested.
Yeah, exactly. Immediately.
I get stopped for photos every time I'm online for the Snow White ride, and it is I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how long?
It's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
well, you kind of are, you know?
No, I guess
it's like
so.
if Harrison Ford.
I'm Snow White!
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
I mean, it's one of the original. I'm a really big Disney fan. I grew up at the Disney parks. My parents took me every summer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like, it's a part of my upbringing. It's my favorite thing, so. It's just one of those things that comes with the territory.
Well, then if you love it, don't let them scare you.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years. When I was doing this film.
I'm a narcissist.
Hey, gossip lovers. Buckle up because we're diving into the whirlwind of controversies surrounding Rachel Zegler. From her breakout role in West Side Story to her highly anticipated portrayal of Snow White, Rachel has been a name on everyone's lips, and not always for the best reasons. While her talent is undeniable, her actions, comments, and the way she handles backlash have created a storm of drama that's starting to overshadow her career. So what's really going on with Rachel Zegler? Can she recover from the backlash? Or is this the beginning of the end? We're breaking it all down for you. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Rachel Zegler exploded onto the Hollywood scene as a rising star with a voice that could move mountains and a presence that captivated audiences. She quickly became a darling of the entertainment industry, snagging a Golden Globe for her performance as Maria in West Side Story. But while her talent earned her applause, her words and actions have consistently landed her in hot water. From social media missteps to controversial interviews, Rachel's career has become just as much about the drama off-screen as it is about her work on screen.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird. So we didn't do that this.
One of her earliest and most talked about controversies stemmed from her role in West Side Story. While Rachel's performance as Maria was praised, the decision to cast her, a Colombian American, as a Puerto Rican character sparked significant backlash. Critics felt it was yet another example of Hollywood lumping all Latino cultures together, rather than celebrating their distinctions. Puerto Rican fans of the original West Side Story expressed their disappointment, with some even boycotting the film. One fan commented, "I hate that Maria isn't played by a Puerto Rican actress. It's not like there aren't any out there." For an actress who frequently speaks about the importance of representation, the casting controversy felt like a glaring contradiction. But Rachel didn't stop at simply taking the role. When the criticism started rolling in, instead of addressing fans' concerns thoughtfully, she came across as dismissive. Her comments alienated some of her audience, with fans accusing her of invalidating their voices. This set the stage for a recurring pattern in Rachel's career: controversy, followed by an apology that many felt was insincere or tone-deaf. Then came the Snow White saga. Rachel's casting as the first Latina Snow White was initially celebrated as a win for diversity in Hollywood. But her remarks about the reimagined character quickly sparked outrage. Rachel emphasized that her Snow White wouldn't be dreaming of true love or waiting for a prince. Instead, she'd focus on becoming a brave, fearless leader.
Cast a guy in the movie, Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut, who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
While some applauded the modern take, many Disney loyalists felt she was dismissing the original story's charm and message. "We don't need to erase the romance to modernize the character," one fan wrote. Another said, "She's tarnishing a beloved legacy to push her own agenda." When the backlash hit, Rachel attempted to address it in an emotional video. However, fans weren't buying it. Instead of a straightforward apology, Rachel focused on how misunderstood she felt, leaving many to accuse her of deflecting blame. "This isn't an apology," one fan said. "It's just her playing the victim and doubling down on her arrogance." The video only fueled the perception that Rachel struggles to connect with her audience. Her comments during the promotion of Shazam, Fury of the Gods, added another layer to the drama. When asked why she took the role, Rachel admitted, "I needed a job. I'm being so serious."
What made you want to step into this world of DC heroes?
I needed a good job. I'm being so serious. The reality was we were in the middle of a pandemic and I was not working and I couldn't get a job for the life of me because West Side Story hadn't come out yet, and it was really hard to book work for me. So
while her honesty resonated with some, others found it off-putting and disrespectful to the film's fans. Critics argued that her words devalued the project and made it seem like a chore rather than a passion. "We get it, but you didn't have to make it sound like this movie was beneath you," one fan commented. During the SAG-AFTRA strike, Rachel stirred up even more controversy. A video of her demanding fair compensation for streaming projects went viral. In the video, she stated, "If I'm going to stand there for 18 hours in a dress, I deserve to be paid for every hour it streams online."
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
While her point about fair pay was valid, her tone rubbed many the wrong way. Critics labeled her comments entitled and out of touch, especially considering the broader strike context, which aimed to support lesser-known actors and workers in the industry. Social media lit up with reactions, with some defending Rachel's stance and others accusing her of being the most insufferable woman in Hollywood. Rachel's advocacy for causes like feminism and representation has also faced scrutiny. While she often speaks passionately about social justice, critics argue that her actions don't always align with her words. For instance, her decision to star opposite Gal Gadot in Snow White, despite Gadot's controversial political views, sparked accusations of hypocrisy. If she truly cared about her causes, she wouldn't have taken the role, one critic wrote. This perceived disconnect between her activism and actions has only fueled the narrative that Rachel is more focused on clout than genuine change. The controversies don't end there. Rachel's outspoken nature and frequent clashes with fans have led some to question whether she's a liability for the projects she's attached to. With Snow White relying heavily on Disney's loyal fan base, insiders worry that Rachel's polarizing presence could hurt the movie's success.
Disney Snow White trailer. This has 10 million views. 10 million! And only 97,000 likes. I've had more likes than that. Let's see how many dislikes it has, shall we? Let's figure that out. Moment of truth. 1.3 million dislikes. I wonder why. I can't think of anything. I literally can't think of a single thing that can cause this. The beloved Snow White.
Her dismissive remarks about the original film, combined with her growing reputation for controversy, have made fans wonder if casting her was worth the risk. For a movie that depends on fan unity, having an actress who sparks division is a major gamble, one critic noted. Despite the backlash, Rachel continues to have a dedicated fan base and undeniable talent, but the question remains, can she repair her image? Many believe that if Rachel wants to rebuild her career, she needs to rethink how she engages with her audience and take accountability for her actions. As it stands, the controversies surrounding her have overshadowed her achievements, leaving her future in Hollywood uncertain. So what do you think? Can Rachel Zegler turn things around and reclaim her status as a Hollywood darling, or has the damage been done? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out this other video for more drama. Until next time, stay trendy.